Good.
I'm amazing.
Amazing.
I'm amazing.
And we are back at it again. It's the Real 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Me, of course. Light skin, she, of course. The Casper. But yeah, we back at it again with another one and another one. And of course, I'm the black DJ Cali. Another one.
You're the black DJ Khaled.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I hope everybody's having, what's today?
Thursday.
Having a good week going into the weekend.
Almost weekend.
Yeah, I hope everybody enjoying themselves and what's going on in the world. The world is an amazing, crazy place we live in. And we're going to get into some of these topics. Well, how are you first? Let's get into that. Hi. Good.
I can't complain. How are you?
I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud.
Yo, my man on Friday, like, say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
That shit crazy.
Shout out to James Brown. I'm black and I'm proud.
For sure, for sure. But let's get in some of these topics real quick so we can kind of get into some of this stuff. I think our first topic was, what you said you wanted?
We're talking about your man's, ESPN commentator, Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley, man. So yeah, he kind of shot off the clip today about the women being petty in the WNBA, and saying, like, you know,
they're that men's supposed to be petty, not the women.
Let's just read it real quick, and we'll put it right here somewhere so y'all can read it too.
Okay, so it was a game, and I'm assuming during the halftime or whatever the case may be, the intro, Charles Barkley decided to take a dig at the women and the WNBA players, saying, "You women out here, wait a minute, you women out there, y'all petty man. Y'all should be thanking Caitlin Clark for getting y'all asses private charters." Let me start over. You can't just out. I'm stuttering. Because he country and is ad-libbing in country. Okay. Y'all women out there, y'all petty man. Y'all should be thanking Caitlin Clark for getting y'all asses private charters, all the money and visibility she's bringing to the WNBA. Charles Barkley said WNBA players need to give Caitlin her flowers.
Huh. So when I first heard this, or I seen the video of him saying this, my first thought was that would be, I hope I'm saying this word right, ostracizing.
Ostracizing?
Is it ostracizing? What is it?
I believe so. Ostracizing.
Nah, that might be right.
Okay.
You need to get a dictionary.
You don't want to say it. Anywho.
The other women in the WNBA.
You're taking unnecessary shots.
Because I'm not saying she is or isn't, but I believe it's not just her that's bringing the visibility to the WNBA. I believe it's a multitude of women that came from college, that was famous, that was big, that had a big name, and they're bringing their fan base to the WNBA. So it's not just Caitlin Clark that's making the WNBA popular. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's other stars, like, you know,
absolutely.
I have my few, and I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm like the biggest WNBA fan. No, I'm not. I'm only a fan of a couple of people, which is Deasia Fair. She was my first, you know what I'm saying, person I got hooked on because she can ball.
Yes.
And I'm not even saying she had the biggest fan base. Angel Reese, of course, she got a huge fan base, and I believe she is bringing that popularity to the WNBA. And Caitlin Clark, I believe she is too. Now, it's two different classes we have here, though. You know what I'm saying? So, in the what's that? The ABCs and, you know, the CBSs or whatever the brands that
the network
that broadcast these shows, games. They're only really broadcasting her games,
and that's for sure, because when it was their first game, hers was on there, and you tried to watch Angel Reese team, and it said preseason games are not televised. How?
And you talking about I was pissed.
How when Caitlin Clark was televised, and is that not a preseason game?
Yeah, that was a preseason game too. Not saying I'm hating on her.
Yes.
But I was mad as fuck. I would have watched both, but I wanted
You
to
wanted
watch.
to see your player.
Yeah.
And that's even if it was the guys or whoever playing, and you want to see your team. You don't just want to watch it because it's basketball.
And I do think that the networks they're fucking this up. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different other players that they can build off on, not just that one player, which I get what they're trying to do, but I think they're gonna fuck it up to where they're gonna make the other players in the WNBA
dislike her.
Not that too. That's probably gonna happen too. Where they're gonna dislike her. They still
women.
They're gonna dislike her, and then they're fucking up. By I don't understand why they're not showing other people games but hers.
I don't get it either. And even with, I don't get like his whole statement that he made as her hating, because her statement wasn't even like bad. She didn't take shots. Angel Reese, okay. Yes. So they had an interview, and she pretty much said that she spoke out about TV networks and how they need to do a better job at promoting teams and players other than the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark. Clark has played 4 games in her WNBA career so far. Each of her games have been broadcasted by big channels like ESPN and ABC or ESPN2. It's a huge step for the WNBA, which has seen a massive jump in popularity this season, but Clark isn't the only reason the WNBA has seen a uptick in viewers. And that's true.
That's a fact. It's a fact.
And so it's not like what she said was hating. She just like, play fair. This ain't the Caitlin Clark show. This is the WNBA. She's not the only person playing in the WNBA.
That's true.
She's just the most recent one because, And
on top of that, Charles Barkley said, I believe he said in that video, give her flowers, which is Caitlin Clark. And he said something else, and I can't remember what it was. But my thought I wish I could remember what it was. But anyway, I like Caitlin Clark. I do like her. She has, I think, like the scoring title. That's cool. She got maybe some other things, but no hate. She didn't win.
I'm not saying that she need a full bouquet of flowers. She can get one. But I mean, she did not win. Okay, congratulations. She was the first pick. But he's saying they need to be happy that they getting charter buses and all this other stuff. So they getting
charter planes. Now, I don't want to say that's all because of her. Though.
I think
that's egregious to say that it's just because of that person.
Yes.
I believe it's because of the popularity that them same girls from the college that I think that brought that there.
I think the collective different teams and different players, people made the game more interesting and exciting, that it got other people to watch it. But Caitlin Clark was the first round draft pick, which is fine. Congratulations to her, but don't make it seem like she did that.
And then
we talk about chartered planes. Can they get some better money? Because you chartering this plane, but they're still only getting $200,000.
Well, they get I think when they first start, I think like the signing bonus, not bonus, whatever the first 5 or 10 players get. I think it was wasn't it like 75 or 200
it
something?
It still ain't enough.
It's not a lot, but they're getting more money off the court than they get on the court for sure.
With endorsements. And let me tell you, if I see Caitlin on one more State Farm commercial.
And she didn't win nothing.
And she did not win.
So that's what really...
I mean, she won first round draft, which I don't know how, and her team did not win. I would think that the Camila Cardoza would have went first because her team won the actual championship.
And they were undefeated.
Yeah. So, but that's just my opinions. But anywho.
But I think that's unfair to all the other players. The players are already in the league.
Yeah.
There's some one lady in there right now that just won MVP, a WNBA championship, back to back. I don't know her name, but I think
I seen it. I think
it's
she
like A something.
we're bad, but because we're following the newcomers, not the old
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
But I wonder. I think that she was going against Caitlin Clark in one of the games that we
I think
seen.
she's like on the her team is like Los Angeles or some Aces.
I don't know. We're not
I'm
even
not for
gonna
sure,
talk
but
about it. But
I
yeah,
do know that it's a young lady that just got 2-time MVP and then 2-time WNBA champion, like just last year or whatever. And I remember they were talking about something like with the Caitlin Clark signing the Nike deal, and they were saying like why this young lady, why this lady didn't get one or whatever case may be. But anyway, I mean, I think it's unfair to say that they're upset or hating on her. I don't think that's the reason, but
yeah,
that's just us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let us know what y'all think about the whole Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. Well, it's not even them two, but just the WNBA and how they're not broadcasting other games besides just her game.
Just the favoritism they're showing towards that team. Versus,
I mean, you don't want to bring race into it, but
I said, oh, okay. I'm like, I didn't say race. I said favoritism. Let it go. Let it go.
I'm just saying, though.
I know.
You can see, I guess, you can say.
Yeah. You
ain't
got to say it. Just open your eyes.
Yeah.
We ain't got to say it. Just open your eyes.
And that's fucked up, but
we're not going to go down that road.
That's just our thoughts and our opinions. Y'all let us know what y'all think.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Yes. We're a small podcast. Trying to figure this shit out.
We trying. We getting there. Don't hate us.
So yeah, on to the next, man.
On to the next.
What else?
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
And his podcast. That's not a teammate. Coworker.
Yeah, coworker.
He made a post about the whole. First, Cassie did a statement thanking everybody.
Yeah, Cassie did
for their support, and she said, "Thank you for all the love and support from my family, friends, strangers, and those I have yet to meet. The outpour of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now. But this is the only beginning. Wait, but this is only the beginning. I messed that up. Domestic violence is the issue. It broke me down to someone I never thought I would become. With a lot of hard work, I am better today, but I will always be recovering from my past. Thank you to everyone that has taken their time. This matter seriously. My only ask is that everyone open your hearts to believe in victims the first time."
Pause right there. Go ahead and finish it out. I'm sorry.
It takes a lot off my heart to tell the truth out of a situation that you were powerless in. I offer my hand to those who still live in fear. Reach out to people. Don't cut them off. No one should carry this weight alone. This healing journey is never ending, but this support means everything to me. Thank you.
He said, "Don't cut me off," and I feel like I just cut you off. But that one line you just said when she said that we should believe, what did it say? You should believe him
the first time.
That's a stretch, because not saying that she's a liar and not saying that no one else is lying either, but sometimes you do need that proof, because women can lie on you and nothing ever happened.
That is true, but
so I can't take you as just believing you off rip.
But you don't. Yeah, I understand that perspective, but you still got to be like, okay, like I get if they had like a track record of bitch just being a liar. Like she was kind of like behind the scenes, and even what they said with him, innocent until proven guilty. So it
should be the same thing, though.
Yeah, so that's pretty much she was saying. Don't automatically doubt me because I said something. The proof is in the pudding, and that pretty much what happened.
That is true, but I just think it's hard for men or anybody just to believe, like just take your 100% word for like this happened.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to do that when you have other women that have lied on other men in court.
That's true, unfortunately, but that's like kind of like that double-edged sword. Like we have to, if they lied on men in court, like your innocence in general, your innocence will prevail. So just don't automatically be like, oh, she lying. I know that ain't the truth. Just like give people the benefit of the doubt.
I'm cool with that.
But because
I'm not just going to take you at face value and just believe you just because you said it.
Yeah, because clearly it was true. So
it was true, yes.
So, but Joe Budden castmate or whoever you want to call him on his
I
podcast.
think his name is
His Twitter or X name is Frozen Waters.
I think his name is Ice or something like that.
Yeah, it's at Official Ice. He made a statement about the whole P. Diddy situation. He said, I have zero control on what goes out on the pod, but let me be crystal clear. I don't think with that shit Puffy did at all. Not in any capacity. I've been vocal about it from the jump. There's no debating or explaining for me. Fuck him and anyone who's cool with that. That's fine. You don't agree with him? But now, here's a zinger. Joe Budden must have said something. Don't know exactly what he said, but it caused his ex, Tahiri, who he dated for a very long time. She expressed her sympathy with Cassie and her going through with that. And she also said, this is so triggering. I remember Joey throwing me down a flight of stairs, dragging me back into the house, and me having to talk him into letting me go. So my man just did this whole, rant about how he don't agree with people that do that type of stuff. And you sitting a few spaces away, allegedly, from a person that has done that to his ex-girlfriend.
And back to what Cassie said in her statement, we should believe that person the first time they say it, right? So
you don't have to automatically believe them, but you shouldn't automatically not believe them.
You shouldn't automatically doubt it.
Yes, you should see like there's proof in the pudding, because most of the time, 90% of the time, when women are in that type of situation, they keep that information to themselves until they see like you just can't just keep poking the bear, and then they ultimately say stuff because they haven't been together for forever. He had moved on, had a child, moved on again. So he must have said something that really triggered her to finally like feel safe and to come out with that.
And this is like what I'm saying. I'm not saying she's lying, and I'm not saying she's not telling the truth.
Yeah.
But just like in Cassie's situation, what happened to her, it was proven, what to say, innocent before proven guilty, right? For Puff Daddy. And then you seen the evidence, right? So everybody was like, oh, we're done. We're not messing with him no more, right? So it would be the same thing with her saying what she said.
Yeah.
And, Joe saying whatever he said on his podcast about the P. Diddy thing.
Yeah.
And, he had those allegations or...
this is recent. He just had these allegations.
But that happened. But yeah, my bad. So that would be the same thing with what Joe did allegedly, however many years ago that had happened to her, and nothing had never happened to him about it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, she ain't put no lawsuit. So basically, long story short, listen to both sides. Don't automatically assume the worst on both sides. And if there's any truth to it, it'll come out just like P. Diddy's did.
I mean, eventually that shit, but sometimes it probably never will come out.
Yeah, but
nothing will ever occur to.
Yeah, unless she got some evidence of her phone. We hold on to stuff.
I don't know, man. I think it's crazy, and it's something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's a lot going on. Just in that, in general, for us, like this whole
whole situation is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's unfortunate that she had to battle with that and the doubts that she had, and it's unfortunate, which we kind of should have known it was true, because again, who settles the next day after the stuff?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Long story short, on both sides, men and women, keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, and keep your hands to yourself. That should be the main thing.
Both sides, keep your hands to yourself. Okay. Because like my mom said, you can hit, you can be hit. Now, if I hit you back, don't be trying to sue me. Just saying, women can't just be hitting their hands on people, and then when that man hit you back, you want to be like, whoop-de-whoop. So keep your hands to yourself, both parties, and we won't have these problems.
But y'all let us know what y'all think about, Joe Budden and whatever he said. We didn't watch it, but his ex.
It was his podcast member that said it. I don't know what Joe said.
But I'm saying like his ex came out
Oh, yes.
saying what she said about the throwing down the stairs and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I wonder like how some of his peers that work on the same cast with him, how would they feel about? I mean, I don't know if they knew this.
This is fresh.
I don't know if they knew this or not, but I wonder how they're going to
react to this
knowing
new.
that they were saying. I think before that video even came out, he posted that like, well, I'm not really for sure, but pretty much he not fucking with Diddy or anybody that does stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you still
the castmate. Said that.
Yeah. But you still sitting on the pile with
sitting
someone
at the table with somebody else that has done that.
That has allegedly.
We
don't know for sure, so that's not say he
allegedly.
Did, you know what's the word I'm looking for? From what's her name?
Tahiri.
From what Tahiri said, these things happen.
Mm-hmm.
These things did happen.
It's a he said, she said, until proven to be truth or innocence.
Yeah, but y'all let us know what y'all think about all these allegations. WNBA, are they fucking up?
Charles
Barkley, was he out of pocket for saying what he's saying? Angel Reese, spread the love. It's not just the Caitlin Clarkson show.
Yes. Yeah.
And LeBron said something about it too. I think he just is.
Yeah,
he up there with Charles Barkley. I mean, nothing against him, but I think he shouldn't have said what he said. And y'all need to, I don't know, man. Y'all fucking up, but y'all let us know what y'all think about it.
Yes.
Y'all give us y'all input in the comments and everything.
Mm-hmm.
As always, we say over here on this side of the internet.
Be safe, be honest, be real.
100. Peace.